Yes.
Good afternoon.
Congratulations, you continue to break records and make records. Third manager of the month in a row for the first time ever in Premier League history.
Thanks. Yeah. It's a great honor for me. It's a great pleasure for me, and for my players, for my staff, because this award is not for me, but for all. And I want to tell this, share this award with my players, with my staff, because it means that we are working very well. It's important now to continue to work very well, but for me is a great honor to receive these awards for the third time in a row.
You break your own record and make it 4 in a row?
It's very difficult, also because we start the January with a defeat, and I think. But the most important things, I repeat, to continue to work in this way with my players, with my staff, and this is the most important things. Then, if I arrive this type of awards, I'm very proud. I'm pleased. And also this award pushed me a lot to work more, to improve myself and my players and my team.
You just finished training. Are there any new injury concerns?
I have honestly, I have to check a couple of situations, and then to decide tomorrow. Yeah.
Could you tell us?
No, I don't want to give advantage our opponent. Yeah, only for this.
Nathan Ake has come back.
Yeah.
What role do you see him playing, and may he be involved against Leicester?
Nathan, I'm very pleased to stay with us, because I think in this 1 year and a half he's improved a lot, and this shows that it's important when a young player born in the academy to go and to play on loan, and then when they are ready to come back to play with us. And I think Ake is a really good example. He's a good player, very young, but with a good personality. For me, he can play as central defenders, the left, also in the middle. He could play also as wing back, but it's important now to work with us, and he trained with us only a few days, and now it's important to have a bit of time for him to go into our idea of football, to adapt, and then to take him in right consideration. Right consideration.
So maybe to clarify, maybe not in the squad yet.
But Nathan is in our squad. Then I think tomorrow I have to take the decision if he come on the bench or not. But I think that he needs to work also this week with us, to go into the idea of football. But the first impression are very positive for me, and also for their teammates.
You are treble winner of the Premier League Manager of the Month. Claudio Ranieri is FIFA's Coach of the Year. Does he deserve it?
Yeah. But Claudio is a really great manager, and is a really great man. I'm proud to know him and sometimes to call him to speak. He did a great job last season, but not last season because I know him when he was a coach in Italy, and when he was coach in Chelsea, in Valencia, and yeah, he's a great coach. He deserved this because last season he did a great job with Leicester, with his players. It's fantastic for him. Yeah, I'm pleased for him. I'm pleased for him because he deserved this.
Is he someone you spoke to when you knew you were going to come to the Premier League, about the Premier League?
No, not before to come. No, but before the game in Kelly Cup, we spoke a lot, and then we continue to spoke with the phone. His experience here is very important for me, and I asked him a lot of situations because as I always told, to arrive in a new country and to find a new habit, a new language is not easy, and if you have another opinion, above all, if this person is a person that you estimate,
you admire or respect.
You respect, mm-hmm. Yeah, you respect a lot. It's important, and I think this type of chat helped me a lot.
Finally, from me, to celebrate your award, can we play a very short game of the transfer window game? I say a name and you say very little in return. Jonas Hector.
For the January window, for the January transfer.
Window. Yeah, for the January window. Yeah, but
bit of fun.
I repeat the same.
Jonas Hector.
But for now, we bought Nathan Ake, and then we are working very well also with Musonda and Kennedy, two good players with a good prospect. Then we'll see. If it will be the opportunity to improve our squad. We'll go into the market. If there isn't this possibility, we'll continue with my players, with the squad. I'm pleased to continue to work with my players also because now they adapt in my idea, in my method, and it's fantastic to continue with them.
And going out, Richie Batshuayi, John Terry, any news?
No. Nothing news, and I didn't know about Bournemouth interest for John. John is an important player for me, and if he plays, or I repeat, if he doesn't play, because he's a really important man in the changing room, and this squad needs of him.
I just ask one more, sorry, Steve. Dimitri Payet gone on strike at West Ham. Have you ever known, not speaking specifically about Dimitri, but have you ever known a player refuse to play for you?
For me, but I hope not. But I read about this situation, and yeah, it's very difficult to talk, and above all, for me, it's very difficult to talk about another player or another team, and I think for my club, for my players, and to solve our problem if there are problems. Yeah, it's important this.
Yes, ready.
Antonio, are you surprised that Leicester struggled in the league this season?
Leicester played the group in the Champions League in a fantastic way, and they went at the, in the next game with as fast, no, in their group, and it's a great achievement for them, because for Leicester is fantastic to play in Champions League, to continue to play in Champions League, above all after a great season like last season. I'm not surprised because this league is very tough. For sure, Leicester, I consider Leicester a really good team, with the good players, players with the talent, good technique, and also strong players, a good mix. They have a great manager. But can happen this in this league. Don't forget Chelsea last season.
Manchester United have been on a run. They've won 6 league games in a row. Do you see them as a title threat this season?
If we consider the pre-season, no, and the evaluation before to start this season, for sure United was one team to stay in the group to fight for the title, and I'm sure about this because they have a really good team, great players, a great manager. And for this reason, I'm not surprised to see that United won 6 games in a row. I'm not surprised about this, and I consider United in the group, the 6 teams that can fight to win the title, or can fight for a place in the Champions League or Europa League.
You mentioned Nathan Ake coming back. What does that mean for John Terry going forward with the return of Kurt Zouma as well? Is he still an integral part of the team, or is it possibly he could move on to be a coach at the end of the season?
I think this question is better to do this question to John, no? But John, I repeat, is an important player for this team, for this squad, for me, because his work on the pitch and his work in the changing room outside is fantastic, and this showed he's a great player, but also he's a great man, and for me it's fantastic to have a person as him to help me in my first season in Chelsea. And for this reason, I repeat, John stay with us, and he's a player. He's in my squad, and when I see the situation, and I want and he deserves to play, he'll play. But he remains a really important player for me.
Liam.
Antonio, I just wanted to ask a specific question on Nathan Ake. After the FA Cup game last week, you said you want to take a look at him in training to see if he could play at left wing back. I know you've only had a few days with him, but have you got the impression that that could be a possibility for him, that he could play in Alonso's role?
Honestly, in these days, I tried him as a central defender, and for this reason, it's important to have a bit of time with him to know him better, and to try to find out the best position for him. But I think he can play in different roles, and for us it's very important to have a player to play in different roles, and this situation make me more calm also in the market in the January, because when you have a player that can play in different roles, it's good for me. But the first impression are a lot positive. This player has good personality, is mature to stay with us. Is not a gift for him, because I don't like to do gift to someone. If someone he deserves to come back in Chelsea, and it's important to know this.
I'll do two more. Carrie, and then Lizzie.
Antonio, you talked about Leicester being a bit like Chelsea last season. Chelsea rose to the big occasions, famously the Battle of the Bridge at Tottenham. And here against Tottenham, do you expect Leicester to raise their game again against your team, the team to beat?
Yeah, but I told my answer about the last season only to repeat and to tell that this league is very tough, and sometimes if you don't pay the right attention, you can find your team in the middle or in the bottom of the league, because I repeat, in this league every game you can win, but you can lose. It's not easy, and I think Leicester game is very important, because it's important for us to restart to win. This game it will be very tough, because Leicester are the champions of the last season. They have a lot of good players with good quality. They impressed me, and for this reason it's important to pay great attention. But also we want to restart in the league, to restart to win, but to try to win. Then only after the game we know if we restarted to win or not.
Is that the biggest challenge for you, to ensure that your team don't get complacent, that they keep up that high intensity for every match now? Is that your greatest challenge going into the end of the season?
Is your big challenge to keep your players focused?
This?
No.
No.
Now, as you try and start winning again.
Yeah, but in this season for us it's important to have always great concentration. We have two targets now, and we play into competition, FA Cup and the league, and it's important to keep the right concentration, to keep and to be focused game by game, to face game by game with great concentration, and it's normal this. If we want to have a good season, we have to continue this way, to work very hard, and to put in every game all ourselves.
Final question, please, Nizar.
Hi, Antonio. Charlie Masonda said that he was happy here on social media. Is he fighting to impress you now before the end of the January window, so you can keep him in the squad? And have you been impressed with him in training?
Yeah, but Charlie has a good prospect, and Musonda has the quality to become a great player. And for this reason, I think can be a good opportunity for him, but also for me, for the club, to continue to work in these 5 months with him, and to try to improve him. And if he shows me this month to deserve to play, he'll go into the team. But for sure, this type of player, I like this type of player because I see in this player good prospect, and I want to work with this player because I see that this player are the present, but above all are the future for the club.
Okay, guys, we'll have to stop there.